left angle.
Y'all, it has been a day. Today I have cheers. But anyways, man, we're gonna talk about today maximizing your time. Today I took some time, some unexpected time that I would have free to record some footage, some content for Valentine's Day outfits and stuff like that or whatever. I also went on a little din mini date. Time. Your time is valuable. You only get so much of it. And cherish your time. There's a scripture in the Bible that says something about not casting your pearls to swine. And my mom always tell me, don't cast your pearls to swine. Meaning, hold on to the knowledge that you have, because not everybody's receivable of it. Not everybody's worthy of it. And that's not to say that you think that you're better than the next person, or that you're more worthy than the next person. It's just that sometimes people don't receive you and who you are. They don't care. They really don't. In this day and age, people have made it normal to be nonchalant, to be careless, to not show their feelings, to not be in tune with their emotions. And for this to be the most spiritually awakened generation or whatever, we're not in tune with our emotions, that we're not in tune with who we are, we're not in tune with our word, we're not in tune with our relationship with God, we're not in tune with the relationship with ourselves. We don't treat ourselves with the utmost respect. And we only get one of us. We only get one life. We only get one chance. And when I think about it, I think the most valuable thing that we have is time. And what you do with it makes you the person who you are. I hope I said that right. I hope I'm talking this right, because it's just time has really been on my mind. Because, you know, sometimes you sit down and you think about things that you've experienced in life, and you're like, damn, I could have did this different. If only I could go back. But you can't go back. But what you do have now is the knowledge from the experience that you have had. Because now, even if you didn't get it then, if you didn't learn a lesson then, now you realize what you were supposed to learn from what you went through back then. And now that you know the lesson, you know what tools necessary you need to keep going, you're supposed to go forward. You're supposed to keep going and use what you learned from the things that you've experienced to push forward. And sometimes people don't think how I think when it comes to things, because I feel like everything that I've experienced, everything that I've been through, every trial, every tribulation, every heartbreak, every letdown, every disappointment, all that stuff, I didn't go through it just for myself. I went through it so that I can share my experience with somebody that may be going through it at the moment. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody has a different timeline for their life. You can't compare your life to anybody else's, because your life is different than theirs. You know what I'm saying? Their success may come faster than yours because your path is different. You're supposed to experience a little bit more so before you get to your success. And at the end of the day, you never know what that person went through to get their success. Sometimes we look on social media, which still at the end of the day, people can make anything look like anything on social media. But you look at social media and you harbor feelings towards a person and their lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? You're like, oh, I wish I could have that. ooh, I wish I could have that, or damn, they got it. Hell, they younger than me. I should have been had this, or I should have been had that. And you're allowing jealousy and envy to build up in your heart, but you have no idea what that person experienced to get to where they are. You don't know their background. Hell, you don't even know if they really got it for sure. You know what I'm saying? We just look. We don't know what's going on behind the camera, going on behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? People can look happy, but they're not happy on the inside. I've been there. I've done that. I walked around with a smile on my face, and I mean toe up on the inside. I mean toe up from the flow up. That sounds so old. It's so country, but for real. We walk around with smiles on our face and knowing that we're not okay. But time has taught me that, one, my path is not like anybody else's. Like, boom, bam, what about, it's only one Janice Jackson, okay? And that's me, okay? Nobody's gonna walk the path that I walk, but other people will experience something similar to what I experienced. And God will put the people in my path that I need to touch from my experience. To let them know, hey, I've been through that too. Let me talk to you for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Let me holler at you. Let me give you some knowledge of what you can do to get you through this season of your life. You know what I'm saying? Time heals wounds. That is very much true. I feel like it's true. It might not be true to you, but time does heal wounds. You learn to progress and grow and let go. You know what I'm saying? You learn not to harbor things in your heart. You learn to forgive. And that takes time. That takes living. You know what I'm saying? Living your life. And knowing that, hey, this feel like this right now. At this time moment, this feel like this right now. But I might not feel like this in an hour. I might not feel like this in 5 minutes. I might feel like this for the next 3 days, but the next day after that, I might feel better. Because what it say, joy comes in the morning. You might be crying tonight, but in the morning when you wake up, you might be having a good day. Despite of what you're going through. Time waits on no one. You know what I'm saying? You cannot compare your life to somebody else's. You cannot compare your timeline to somebody else. You cannot compare what you've been through and what you're going through to somebody else's storm. Like, worry about yourself. And get to know yourself. Invest in yourself. And take the knowledge and the lessons. Sit down. Think about all the things you've been through. The lesson that you're looking for to get you through the storm that you're going through today, you might have already learned it. And God probably like, ding, duh. I've been teaching this lesson over and over and over and over again. Time and time again. You wasting my time at this point. Come on. I've been trying to get you to learn this lesson since you were 10. And you still ain't got it. And you're 46. 58. 92. Because you know the older folks they get stuck in their ways. Jesus. But for real, y'all, like, be very stingy with who you are and your time. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Be stingy with your knowledge. Be stingy with your time. Be stingy with your heart. Be stingy with your mind. Because it's only one you. Like, I ain't got time to be wasting my breath talking to somebody I know that don't want to hear nothing that's coming out my mouth. That's not going to take the advice that I'm giving them and use it. I ain't got time for it. I ain't gonna say it's 2023 because I ain't been had time for it. I've been like this since I was in high school. I learned to really I learned something really good about myself in high school. 11th grade, I had a bunch of friends. 12th grade, I started ministry school. Yeah, that'd be a whole nother thing in itself. 12th grade, I started ministry school. I lost a lot of friends. I only had one friend at the time. And me and her don't even talk no more. But towards the end of 11th grade is when I kind of started ministry school. And I started losing friends. It didn't bother me at all. Because it just lets me know You weren't messing with me to begin with. You know what I'm saying? And another thing, I'm not messing with what y'all doing no way. You know what I'm saying? Like, all birds of a feather flock together. People really do believe that they associate you with who you associate with. Like, that's just how people are, period. They associate you, they stereotype you based on who you with, what you do, what you look like, how you wear your hair, how you wear your nails, how you present yourself. That's just how it is. Especially being a black woman. I hate to bring that up, but let's be honest. Women that wear long nails, and it's actually a thing now where, you know, nail trends are it's nails are trending. They wear long nails, they got bling on them, woo woo woo. They can't be a woman in corporate America. But why not? Why can't I just like my nails to be done? Why can't I just like my nails to be long? Huh? Why I gotta wear them a certain way? If I got some long ghetto ass weave, why why does it have to be called ghetto? Why can't I just like to have long hair? If I got long braids, why can't I just like long braids? Because I like long blonde braids. That's something I've come to like this last year. I've had thigh length, knee length, long, small braids. But why I have to be associated with how I wear my hair or how I wear my nails, or if I like to wear this, or if I have this type of car, or if I listen to this type of music. What is this? What type of time are we living in? Come on now. It's just so much. And the world we live in is so cruel. You know? Be valuable. Know that your time is valuable. Know that you, as a person, are valuable. Because you have something to give to somebody. You might not have given it today, but in the near future, you're going to run upon somebody and you're going to be like, dang, I done been through something that he talked about. Oh, I got something that he or she needs. You ain't just standing in front of me for no reason. You're at this particular moment for a reason, because I experienced something that taught me something that I need to teach you so you can get through it. Timing is everything. Literally. I remember, let's tell a quick story. I remember last year I kept saying, oh, I'm ready to get out this house. I'm ready to move. 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 I kept saying I'm ready to move, right? Y'all, I paid my rent. And I kid you not even 5 minutes after I paid my rent in August, my landlord texted me and said, hey, just letting you know, we will be selling the house that you're living in. So you gotta move. Yeah, I had been in this house. If he did not tell me that I had to move, that he was gonna sell the house, I'd still be in the house today. I kid you not. Even though I knew I wanted to move, I would still be in the damn house. Excuse my language. But yeah, I would still be in the house. So I kept telling God, I want to move. He was like, oh, okay. I've been saying that since I moved in the house. He said, oh, okay. You want to move? Okay. Boop. Y'all, I was so distraught because I applied for, I can say, 1 million houses. I spent so much money on application fees, looking for houses. I'm like, they telling me, well, you got approved, but you weren't the first person to apply for the house. So we have to give it to the person that, you know, it's first come, first served basis. And I'm like, the heck? So I'm like, I'm on Zillow, I'm on Realtor, I'm on everything from morning, noon, to night. I'm looking at houses. I'm stopping what I'm doing, going to find a house. And I'm like, dang. Then I'm like telling the real, I'm like, can I just apply for the house without saying? They were like, no, we can't let you do that. And I'm like, well, come on now. You know what I'm saying? Help me out. Y'all taking all my money. And I remember one Saturday, my son was like, Mommy, when we move, can I get a basketball goal? I was like, sure, kid, that's cool. That's fine. You want to play basketball? Boop, that's cool, because he did basketball camp last summer. I was like, yeah, that's cool. You know, Mommy will make it happen. I said, but you got to give Mommy some time to make sure, you know, we get the house, and I make sure, you know, we set up everything, and, you know, Then I get you to go, boom, get your basketball, you can play. Yeah, one Saturday, I just so happened to be, I hadn't seen this house for like a couple weeks, but rent was, yeah, I can't say it was too high because it wasn't too high, but it was too high for the house that it is. I was like, I'm not gonna pay that for that. Ain't. Cause who finna do that? I just wasn't finna do it. The rent dropped $200. One random Saturday morning, I was looking and the rent from the house dropped $200. I was like, all right, I'll go look at it. I pulled up to the house. The house got a basketball goal in front of it. I just looked at Caleb. I was like, look, Caleb, we got a basketball goal. I applied for the house while I was standing in it. Like, cause when I'm tired of looking for houses. Two, I have less than a week. I think it was like a week and a half before I had to actually be out of my house. It was a Saturday. I applied for it Saturday while I was standing inside of the house. I was standing inside of this house that I'm standing in, sitting in right now. And I applied for it. They called me on Monday morning. I want to say it was Monday or Tuesday. I want to say it was Monday. And it was like, hi, Janice, this is such. We got your application. We'll be doing, going through it, and we'll let you know if you're approved by tomorrow. I was like, okay, cool. Tuesday morning, they called me. It was like, hey, when do you want to move in? I was like, honey, I'll move in next week. I can move in this weekend. But now I was trying to wait till the end of the month anyways. And I was like, okay. I said, I want to move in on the 28th. Boom, boom, bam. Yeah, do you know how many houses I had seen, when looked at, applied for, been to? What's up, kid? And like, come on. And it's funny because it was a house around the corner from where I was living at the time. The house was on the market for 4 months. I applied for that house. And when I get approved for this house and paid my deposit and everything, they told me I was approved for that one. That's how I just knew I wasn't supposed to be in that house. Like, come on. Timing is everything. You never know. So, and no judgment. I know I put some Patron in my kombucha. It gotta be healthy. I gotta have something healthy. I'm trying to lose weight. Okay? Help a sister out.